So, Stranger Things, The First Shadow at the Theatre, Phoenix Theatre in London. Is it worth seeing or is it a little cash grab? It is definitely worth seeing. First of all, I'll just get the negatives out the way. The theatre itself, not brilliant. Tiny toilets. There's like two urinals and one cubicle, and like hundreds of people queuing to go to the toilet at the interval. Very annoying, very frustrating. Same with the bar. So you get a long interval of about half an hour just because that's how long it takes for people to be able to do what they need to do and come back in. It doesn't announce, oh, we're going to have a 15-minute break now. That would be inadequate because the theatre's not very good, in that way at least. It looks nice, it's just too small. The seats, horrendously bad. I was so uncomfortable, I kept shuffling about, which was quite irritating, and I felt in pain the entire time. And I'm not particularly tall, but I've seen other people moan about the seats who are tall. They're just the worst I've ever had at a theatre. And I've gone a lot. Most of the time, comfort isn't a problem. Sitting there for hours at a time, not an issue. But here was an issue. However, the actual show is just absolutely so impressive. Like, the special effects they're doing on stage is so magical to witness, man. Like, regardless of whether you really, really love the show, because I found the last series a little bit slow and I thought maybe this is a bit of an overrated show. I know in the beginning I loved Stranger Things, but last series, it kind of dragged for me, a bit too sci-fi heavy. Not my favourite type of show, sci-fi. The acting all around in the cast was absolutely brilliant. I have forgotten again the name of the mum in the series. It's a younger version of her. The actress playing her was very good. There's a guy called Bob who's kind of a radio presenter, quite zany and flamboyant. Very good, very energetic performance. Everyone was good, like I say, and I can't name them all, but I have to say the guy playing Henry, who is the main character, who is Vecna from the show, as you probably know, number one essentially. His ability to go from sort of this awkward, shy, introverted guy battling with his own, like, just he's trying to be a good guy, but he isn't built that way, if you know what I mean. He was built to kill and destroy and be used as a government weapon, and he doesn't quite know that yet. But his ability as an actor to flip between all sort of awkward and shy to demonic, scary, terrifying, freak, you have to give it a round of applause. You have to stand up at the end and say, my God, you're going to be a great actor. You already are a great actor, but you're so early in your career. You're like a teenager. You're going to have a good career, my boy. But yeah, I highly recommend this. There's only so much I can say about how impressive the set was. If you've already seen it, for me, like the spider jars and I thought it was a real rat running around, and then it exploded into a bloody mess, so clearly it wasn't. Or it's just very cruel. But there's so many little things throughout where you're just like, oh my God, this is just so good. They've done an amazing job with it. Go see it. Let me know your thoughts. Peace.